Hi, my name is Gauri. Welcome to Planet Superheroes. Game of Thrones Season 7 Episode 1 just came out and it is exciting. There's a lot to discuss, so let's begin. The show starts off with a cold open. We see Arya dressed as Walder Frey as she poisons all the Freys that contributed to the Red Wedding. This is a very important scene because after she poisons them, she spares the women.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers. Tell them winter came for House Frey.
In the next scene, we see her going down a road where she comes across Lannister soldiers and Ed Sheeran. Here we see them talking, laughing, eating, and she joins them. She eyes their weapons and she contemplates killing them, but she ends up sparing them, just as she spares the Frey women.
You make it? They wouldn't let me within a mile of the Red Keep. The Scepter Baylor.
A lot of people think that Arya is going to complete the Lady Stoneheart story arc in the show. But Arya is not a ruthless killer. She may seem like one, but she has a conscience. And we see this when she spares the Frey women, when she spares the Lannister soldiers. Next, we go to Winterfell and we see that Jon and Sansa clearly have a different idea of what a leader should be. They have a conflict where Jon says that the castles should be kept with the houses that own them. But Sansa wants to give away the castles to the people that were faithful to them. Here there's a conflict and Jon ends up overruling Sansa. While I agree with the point that Jon makes, Sansa also has a very good point. She mentions Ned and Robb Stark. They were very good people, but not politically savvy. And this did not work in their favor.
You have to be smarter than father. You need to be smarter than Robb. I loved them, I missed them, but they made stupid mistakes and they both lost their heads for it.
Sansa has learned from the biggest political players in Westeros, which is Cersei and Littlefinger, who is, by the way, still hanging around the castle. Also, did somebody notice that Sansa has started wearing her hair like Cersei from the previous seasons? I wonder what that means. Speaking of Cersei, in the next scene we go to King's Landing and we see her standing on a huge map of Westeros when Jaime approaches her. Jaime wants to talk about Tommen. Now, Tommen's death was one of the most hard-hitting parts of the previous season because it signified the death of innocence. Either Cersei is using anger as a defense mechanism or she truly feels no remorse because we hear her say that Tommen betrayed her. After this, she invites Euron Greyjoy to King's Landing and he offers to marry her to form an alliance. Cersei clearly refuses and he tells her that he will get her a gift in exchange of her hand in marriage. I wonder what this gift will be. It could be Tyrion Lannister, who has been given as a gift before, or it could be a particular horn that lets people control dragons. In the books, Euron apparently possesses this horn which helps him control Dany's dragons. This hasn't happened yet, but it could be a possibility. Next, we go to Old Town and we see Sam cleaning people's crap. He's not really learning much even though he went there to become a maester. Nobody seems to believe him about the White Walkers anyway. We do find out about caches of dragon glass that are at Dragonstone, which is where the Dragon Queen is. And maybe Sam will end up finding those caches by going to Dragonstone. This is possible because we also see Jorah Mormont and his progressing grayscale in the same scene.
Has she come yet?
Who?
The Dragon Queen. Daenerys Stormborn.
Haven't heard anything.
Maybe Sam will be able to help Jorah find a cure for the grayscale. Maybe the cure is dragon glass. Who knows? Anything is possible. Speaking of the Dragon Queen, the next scene is something fans have been waiting for 6 seasons. This is when Daenerys Stormborn goes to Dragonstone, where she was born. And we see her enter the castle and step into the throne room. This is a very monumental scene and the hype is huge.
Shall we begin?
She says, shall we begin? And this signifies the beginning of the end. Epic stuff is coming along and the season looks so exciting so far. This was an incredible episode from the cold open to the hyped end. We're very curious to see what happens next, so stay tuned to Planet Superheroes. Don't forget to check out our Game of Thrones merch to prepare for winter.